what was great about Sai Baba, I think the greatest thing, this is one of the greatest things about Sai Baba, is that he never took the money. He got billions of dollars. In fact, when he died, he has $9 billion left in property and money and everything. When I was there in India, at Sai Baba Ashram, I saw, came close to the Hard Rock, the owner of Hard Rock Casino. Hard Rock Casinos, I think there's one in Fort Lauderdale, right? He was the owner, and he had a simple dress. He had a curtain. He doesn't have anything in his room except a little chair and a little bed. And he stays very close to Sai Baba. And he's a billionaire. In fact, when he sold one of his Hard Rock casinos, he was a founder of the Hard Rock Casino actually, and he was able to sell his casinos to someone else, and he donated I think $5 million to the foundation of Sai Baba, which he used to build a well, a water system for the village, and so on in India. So he had a free hospital, you could get free services anytime. He had also a free school and a free college, free high school, free college. Anybody could go to those schools free in India. And he, of course, had music schools and so on. And every money that he got was used for charitable purposes. Now, where can I find a billionaire in America that does that? In fact, from what I know from AIG billionaires, there's few billionaires in AIG, they got prostitutes, they got girls, they took vacations, they were involved in sex and all kinds of things, and vacations and so on. That's what they use their money for. And look what happened to the country. You know, if everybody took the same teaching from Sai Baba and applied it, America will never have a deficit. And we will all enjoy free schools and everything. So why are we having a problem with schools here? Because everybody's using the money for their own personal benefit. Right? How much money do you really need? I mean, come on. One man doesn't need $1 billion. Right? But then again, look what happens to the money. Look at Gaddafi. Look at Mubarak. Right? Look at Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein had billions of dollars. What did he do for him? He couldn't even use half of it. And Gaddafi, now who has $4 or $5 billion, put away in the bank, lost his son, they were in war. What are you going to do with the money? You can't even use even half of that in a lifetime. Right? This is the greediness of the world. That's why we're having tsunamis and Japan earthquakes and things like that, and nuclear things and so on happening. Look what happened in Alabama with the tornado. You know? Right. In Colombia had tornadoes also. Floods. Yes. So all the elements are angry. Because you know what? You're hoarding part of the universe in your hand. So that's why all of these things turn to you. So the whole Middle East, they made money in oil, but where did it all come from? It's not their oil. It belongs to the people. It belongs to the world. It belongs to God. But somehow Gaddafi and all of these other people in the Middle East, including Arabia, the Sultan of Arab and so on, they all think that they own this oil and they own all of these things. And Sultan, they're not interested in it. So Sai Baba is teaching that money, I think this is the greatest lesson that we should learn from this. That no matter how much money you have, it's their happiness that counts. And so the money that you have, share it with the world. You don't really need that. Okay, keep $1 million for yourself. But at least take the next the billion what you have and make the world a better place. You know, if everybody does that, this world will be so. And this is coming in 2012. All the billionaires, and you've seen it in Madhav. Did you? I mean, tell me what Madhav was. Madhav, you think was just a chance? No. Just a coincidence? No. He made all the rich people who thought they were making a lot of interest and money off the market, lost all their money. Purposely sent by God. Why? Because I know people who had millions of dollars from Madhav. They weren't only taking vacation. They weren't doing anything religious with the money. They weren't doing anything with it. One lady owned an apartment here in Miami Beach for $1 million. And she was just sitting there doing nothing. She just go out, go take vacation, do this. Madhav is giving her all this interest, you know. So, how is that going to help the world? So, we have to get a guy like Madhav to make them come down to earth. See? So, the person who lost their money must realize why they lost their money. There must be a reason. Because if you live like Sai Baba, you will never lose any money. But always be rich. See? So now, that's the whole thing. Make the money, make a lot of money, but do good things with it. And, you know, you want to be comfortable. Like you don't really need extra money to do anything except mischief. Like buy drugs and use it for wrong things like taking wrong vacations and wasting the money. So the whole idea is that I hope everybody has learned that Sai Baba's teachings will live on forever. He hasn't really died. It's just a body that died, and he is still alive in his life. A man is judged by the mark that he has left in the universe, and he has left a great mark. Right? Now he says he'll come back in 8 years. So now he'll be back in 2020 in a different way, in a different form. Right? That's when people would have learned a lesson, right? You know, in 2012, a lot of people are going to go through some big changes, right? And since you guys are with me, I'll just leave you a little tip. I don't know if you know this, but silver and gold has really gone up in price. Why is that? Because of the problem with the dollar and the money that doesn't have no value. So if you want to invest, good time to invest, because silver and gold was once, in the old days, the measurement of wealth, measurement of money. So if any of you guys are interested, you can go to my website. But the thing is, it's good to be on top of that now. So because people are realizing now that there's a lot of breakdown in the dollars and the money, because the money doesn't have a value, it's only printed money. Real money is valued in terms of gold and silver. So that's why the gold and silver is going up. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it's a good time to notice it. And realize that your gold bangle that you have is going to be worth a lot of money 5 years from now.